Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! So we are back with the brilliant Hogwarts Legacy on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard mode. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now in the previous video we did various different side missions. We went to the music room and we reinstalled a few bells. We spoke to Samantha Dow, whose brother's feet had turned into beet because of some family curse. So we dealt with that. I think we did a round of Summoner's Court. I think there was another mission we did as well. We did all sorts of random things, and we're going to be continuing that trend in today's video and probably the next few videos. So let's get straight into things. Now there is a mission that I want to do in Hogwarts that is actually a pretty decent one. It's a relatively funny one, but the problem is I am pretty sure that I need to have at least Alohomora rank 2. So because I haven't found enough demi-guys as yet, we might have to skip that mission. I think it might have been in the library if I remember correctly. Yeah, portrait in a pickle. Yeah. So I think what I might do is I might start this mission, but there is a good chance that we might not be able to finish it, which is not going to be good because the main reason we're doing these missions is to get enough experience so that we can win the House Cup and actually finish the game for real. So I don't really want to not get any experience from doing this mission. Well, we'll see. I don't know. It doesn't say that Alohomora rank 2 is needed right here, but I remember that when I got to the location of a portrait, the only way I could open the door was Alohomora rank 2. And I don't even know how many demi-guises I've found. Well, we'll go speak to him and we'll see what happens. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I was just being very stupid off camera. But I'm pretty sure you do need to have at least Alohomora rank 2. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe there's another way of getting into the room if you don't have it. Okay. Let me quickly change it to daytime. Considering it looks like it's nighttime at the moment, everybody still seems to be awake, which is a bit strange. Normally at night time in this game, you see no one in Hogwarts. It's very eerie and quiet. Look, they're everywhere. I suppose after everything that happened with Ranrock and the school nearly coming to an end, I suppose everybody's having a bit of trouble trying to sleep. Feeling a little bit nervous. I don't blame them, to be honest. To be honest, I don't think I'd even want to be in the school after what Ranrock did, because I reckon the foundations of this school are very weak now, and this school could collapse at any moment. So I think I'd just go home. Unless I'm like Harry Potter and I have to live under my staircase, then I probably won't go home.
Oh, the Ministry will hear about this. The fiends will rot in Azkaban.
I hate this guy so much.
Sir, are you alright? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped.
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Well, to answer your first question, yes, I do only have one home. But I suppose that's probably weird to someone like you who is clearly a snob and probably has multiple houses when he was alive. I'm not sure that's true. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I'm sure he knows who stole his portrait. He can literally see who's stealing him.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard a plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. Half of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah. I wonder what your important work is. What do you do for the headmaster? This will answer many questions instantaneously.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
So basically, he's a snitch, and you all know what happens to snitches. They get goddamn stitches. So no wonder one of his frames was stolen. I'll see what I can find out.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go then.
Oh, mate, I tell you what. You're making it worse and worse for yourself, because some of the options that I have if I do find the portrait, when I do find the portrait, oh man, I mean, and with how evil Merlin has slowly become throughout this playthrough, I'm telling you, mate, you don't want to be getting lippy with me like that. It's not going to be good for you. Okay, right. So what did he say? 3 broomsticks. Okay. Right, fingers crossed we can actually finish this mission, because if we can, then yeah, Merlin is definitely going to take a turn for the worse. After we're done with that, I guess we should probably come back to the Hogshead and do some of these missions right here. Bloody hell, we got so many. The Hogsmeade, I should say. We got so bloody many missions, didn't we? It's crazy. One thing I have noticed, though, if you do want to level up in this game a bit faster, to be honest, it seems quicker to just like head into the forest and kill a bunch of spiders or trolls or dark wizards and goblins. That seems to give you a lot more experience than actually doing the main missions. Feels like the main missions don't really give you that much experience, to be honest.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
It's wonderful to see you, Penny.
Perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Yeah, apparently I've got quite a few things to sell. I don't know how I'm doing really with my armour set at the moment. Oh yeah, watch Penny yawn. Look how weird she looks when she yawns. You see that? Watch. What's the matter with you? Who yawns like that? I think she's yawning. I'm pretty sure she's yawning. Or she's like breathing in my face, trying to get me to smell her breath. Penny, will you stop it? You're so distracting.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Look at the state of the floor. Right, stop it. I know you're free and you can do whatever you want now, but that doesn't mean you can mess up my fine establishment, Penny. Jesus Christ, mate, we're going to get spiders in here and mice. Not that I mind mice, we can have mice, but I don't want no spiders in here. I had a flipping big ass spider in my kitchen the other day, and the little devil kept running behind the cupboard so I couldn't get to it. Ruined my evening.
Glad you came.
There we go. Astoria Cricket. Man, she's definitely got a bitchy name, doesn't she?
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
I agree. He's awful.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Thank you, Astoria. See, I speak to Astoria, and even though she's probably a bad girl, probably a bully as well, at least she's polite to me, somewhat nice to me. Unlike a certain posh prince. Alright, I think we have to go all the way. Oh yeah, look at that. 3,700 metres away. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I'm not going to bother running there or jumping on my broom. Let me check if it's updated the quest yet, because so far it hasn't said that I need to have rank 2 Alohomora. Because normally when you do missions in this game, it actually lets you know, alright, you need to have this available before you can do the mission. Yeah, see, look. It says nothing about having Alohomora rank 2. Maybe I don't need it. Right, let's fast travel down there and find out. I mean, if I don't have the right rank spell, and I'm just gonna have to leave him in the dungeon. So it's a win-win for everyone, really, isn't it? Although he is still in the library, and I'm sure he'll start, you know, shouting, and eventually maybe the headmaster will come down and he'll grass on Astoria. So, you know, she's gonna end up in trouble if we don't deal with him. But even if we do deal with this portrait, his other portrait's still going to be in the library, but maybe we can do something to shut him up. Okay. We're in a bit of a higher level now, so we better be a little bit more careful. Oh, also, have a look at this. I've been travelling around the Scottish Highlands off camera, just searching for the collectibles, doing the Merlin trials, basically going for the platinum now. And these guys and girls, they sell, sometimes, these random brooms.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do. The name is Rohan Prakash, and welcome to the oldest shop in the region.
Is that right? How long have you been in business?
Well, I've only been running it a short time myself, but my father ran it for many years before he fell ill.
I'm sorry to hear that. Congratulations on your success.
Congratulations on your many years of success. To you and your father.
Thank you. From both of us. Perhaps one day his health will improve, and we'll work side by side once again. But for now, a word about your health and safety. I assume you're as concerned as the rest of us about the Goblin Uprising, the Dark Wizards, even the Dugbogs have gone mad. But our shop can sell you any number of supplies that will help to keep you safe from all of that. Please have a look, and do come back. You're always welcome here.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash. Best of luck to you and your father.
I appreciate your words.
Fuck me, man. What's with all the pleasantries? I just wanted to check out if you got any brooms for sale. Bloody hell, mate.
What do you have for sale?
Please have a look.
Ah, yeah, he does have one for sale. And this one's only 3,000. Yeah, so if you're trying to find all of the broomsticks because you want to get the platinum, because to get the collection trophy, you need to collect everything. There's like, I think, 600 and something collectibles in the game. And I think the broomsticks count towards it. So, yeah, check out these little pop-up tents, because they seem to sell a random broom. They all look ugly. They all look bloody ugly, and they're all expensive for some reason. But, yeah, this is where you can get them from. I'm not going to buy it, obviously. I don't want it.
Thank you.
This is just my off-camera save file. But if I was playing on camera right now, I'd probably buy it. Alright, let's go and see if we can... Actually, one thing I am wondering, I wonder if you can find a key. Maybe you don't need a Alohomora rank 2. Maybe you can find a key for the door instead, which would make a lot more sense. Yeah. Uh-oh. What is that? That's normally when dark witches and wizards, yeah.
I'll check your pockets up here. Oh, the anticipation. You're the
Is he dead?
No matter how many
I think he died.
we'll keep coming. That's mine.
Oh!
Your poaching days are over.
Yeah, so you get like 20 experience every time you defeat somebody. So to get the same amount of experience as a main mission, you would only have to kill 8 enemies. 8 enemies, you know, and you'd have 180 experience. So, maybe less than that, actually. No, 20, 80, 160, yeah. So, 9 enemies. You'd have to kill 9 enemies. And killing 9 enemies don't take very long, especially if you're killing things like spiders. Okay, I could have flown past those, to be honest. I don't even know why I jumped off my broom. I saw red. I just saw red, I saw blood, and I wanted to murder some people. Where the hell am I? Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that, man. I fucking love that spell so much. Overpowered as hell, but so fun. I'm surprised I'm playing pretty well at the moment, because I've been playing a lot of Diablo 4 off camera, doing the open beta, trying to get to level 20 before the game releases, because you unlock this little cool like wolf outfit. So I've been trying to do that. So I've not really been playing this much over the weekend. Played it quite a bit on Friday, but not so much on Saturday and Sunday. So I thought, okay, I'm going to be a bit rusty. Okay, so I think he was down here if I remember correctly.
Revelio.
But I swear I needed Alohomora rank 2. And if I do need it, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know why. Unless it was rank 1. I'm pretty sure it's rank 2 though. Please don't be. Oh shit. Figure out a way to open the door. So maybe there is another way to open it. Or maybe there's a secret way in there. Don't look like we can come through the ceiling. Ah. I'll have a little look around to see if I can find a key anywhere. I don't think there will be a key. But I'll have a little butcher's around, see if I can find anything.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
And if not, then, well, I've got no idea what we're going to do. Oh, hang on. Where's that lead to? Oh, that might just lead to one of those little caring dungeons or whatever they're called. Oh, maybe this? Oh, no, this is where I came from, ain't it? Yep, that's where I came from. Okay. These are just part of the Merlin trial, so it's not going to be anything to do with them. There's a red enemy over here. Don't know if that's a... Oh, it's a dug bog.
Revelio.
Yeah. Well, that's a bloody shame, ain't it? Unless... Careful, careful, Merlin. Oh, God, flipping hell, mate. Nearly broke his ankles. Go away, Dugbog. Ah, flipping hell. I knew I should have bothered starting this mission. Because literally there was no reason to do this now, because we don't even get any experience. Oh, if there's another way of opening up this place, let me know in the comments, unless I work it out now for some reason. I also need to get some more Wiggenweld potions. I actually managed to run out. Return additional moons to Gladwin Moon. Yeah, I already know that. I already know that. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to be doing this mission then. Sorry about that, Wolf. I shouldn't have bothered even starting it. I knew it was going to happen, but as it doesn't tell you when you start the mission, I thought maybe there was a key we could use or something else, or maybe a button we could press, but it was very unlikely. But I took a gamble and it didn't pay off. Did not pay off. Sort of like when I buy my collector's editions and collectibles for YouTube, you know. It's always a gamble because I've got to spend money on them. Sometimes they're not so cheap, you know, especially if they're like a figurine from like Good Smile or something. They cost like normally about £60–70, not bloody cheap at all. And it's always a gamble whether they're going to get the same views as like some of the other collectibles, you know. Okay, so I think what we will do now is we will probably do some of the missions in Hogsmeade. I know there's one where a dude wants me to deal with some spiders, so I suppose we can get that done. But if we find any demiguises whilst we're doing the other side missions, because there are quite a few demiguises around, then I will go back and I'll get the portrait out. But basically, just in case I don't do it on camera, you have the option of returning him to the 3 broomsticks, taking him to the Hogshead, or burning him. And off camera I burned him, and I felt like such a psychopath after. It was beautiful. So I might pick that on YouTube, but we'll have to see. But just in case I don't do it, I just wanted to let you know what the options were.
Shall I have the courage to go into the forest?
Oh. I better speak to you. You're the butterfly girl, ain't you?
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Sounds like a bit of a task. Those butterflies do move quickly. What did you hear about the forest? We don't care what she heard about the forest. To be honest, I'm more concerned that she looks like she's the same age as you, but apparently she's a fully grown woman and she's not at Hogwarts anymore.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
I wouldn't say it's courage. You mean disrespectful and not listening to the rules of the elders? That's what you mean. Alright, who's up here then? I've got no idea who this is. I don't know if it's going to be the guy that gives me the mission involving spiders. But if it is, I don't know what he's doing up here. Now, what is this? Or is it a map? What the hell is that?
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Oh, I know who you are.
Accio.
Oh, he's a bad boy, he is. He's a bad boy. Right, well, I'll speak to him. We'll go follow the butterflies and we'll come back and speak to him. But I think that guy's a bit of a bad boy. Bit of a bad man. But we've already seen what these butterflies do. You see them on the mini-map, they appear, you follow them, and they reveal treasure to you. But I don't think you always have to actually follow the butterflies to find that treasure. I think if you just run around, you might come across that very same treasure anyway. I don't think it only reveals itself when the butterflies come close. I could be wrong though, you might have to follow them, I'm not sure. But I've definitely found random chests in the middle of bushes before that I'm sure that butterflies would have led me to.
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
Oh, they're going to lead me right past the dog bog, aren't they?
Well, we've come this far. This wind must give an answer about these butterflies.
Oh man, poor dog bog. Just having a nice time by the river and he got fucking murdered. Poor guy. Well, he shouldn't have been in my path. They're the ones that are acting aggressive. I wouldn't have done anything to him if he didn't attack me first. And he was going to. You saw the question mark coming. Why do these fish keep doing this shit for, man? These fish just don't like living, do they? Can't say I blame them personally, but why the hell do they keep doing that? Also like that you see the red squirrels around in this game as well. Because if you guys and girls don't know, if you're not from the UK, our native squirrel is red squirrels. But because of the grey squirrels coming over here from America, they basically made the... oh, they do appear from the butterflies. Okay, so you do have to follow the butterflies. But because they brought disease over here and they also outcompeted the red squirrels for food, eventually it caused the red squirrels to just become basically extinct in the whole of England and the whole of Wales, except for Cumbria, right at the tippity top of England. And I think you can still find them in some protected areas of Scotland as well. So yeah, that's basically why we don't have the red squirrels here anymore. It's thanks to the grey squirrels. The bloody immigrant grey squirrels coming here and ruining things for the red squirrels. What a surprise. Nobody saw that coming. That's why you can't just introduce random animals to countries, because they fuck things up. That's why they've got such strict rules in like Australia and stuff like that about certain animals coming into the country and foods and things like that, because it balls everything up. Now, wasn't there a frog that ended up in some country a while ago? Well, not a very, very long time ago, and it completely wreaked havoc.
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of time.
Historically speaking,
Bloody cats. I love it when you hear their purrs in the DualSense controller.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
Yes, nothing exciting, I'm afraid. You can't say that.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Maybe we shouldn't have told her, actually, because now she might start following the butterflies and finding all of my treasure. So yeah, maybe we shouldn't have told her. Man, I've got a couple of sparrows. There's a hole in the wall of my house, and every year some bird will randomly use it as a nest. Normally it's like blue tits, but this time it's sparrows, and the babies have gotten big enough now where they're starting to make a racket. I don't know if you guys and girls can hear it, but they're next to me right there in the wall, constantly tweeting at the moment. I don't think it's the baby, I think it's the mum. I think the mum might be talking to the babies, but she's making a racket, mate. I've been trying to record her for so long because it would be a good episode of Wolf Quest, because I've already got like 5 ready to upload. But yeah, every time I move my curtain, she flies away. And my camera's not got a good enough zoom. If I do it from the garden, you won't be able to see them good enough.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
How frustrating for you. I can see why. Oh, he hasn't done anything volatile yet. He does sound a bit annoyed though.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacular he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You want me to bloody rob him? I'm not comfortable with this. But, oh, Ruth Singer's Officer Singer. Yeah, Officer Singer's got her eye on me as well, because I'm always up to... Well, I'm always up to good, but I think she considers it no good, despite me saving the world. So she's watching me too, so I'm not a good student to ask, mate. I'm not comfortable with this.
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. He'll be in and out of there in no time.
I'll find another way.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
So, am I breaking in or not?
Mr. Barnes will only get in trouble going down this path. I need to find another way to get him a venomous tentacular.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we are going to try and not return to Ackley Barnes. Why have I got to return to him suddenly?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacular.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Oh, so we've not actually stolen it. We're just going to give him one of our own venomous tentaculars. Oh, he's going to be livid. And we're going to ask him to be paid as well. Bloody hell, man. Merlin, you're a smart man, aren't you?
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's.
I don't go to Zonko's.
Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Oh, that was dirty. That was filthy of you, Merlin. Mind you, we did grow the venomous tentacular from seedling to fully grown ourselves. So it's basically the same as what the guy did that we were going to rob. So he'll never know unless he heads over to that guy and checks his cellar. Yeah, I don't actually buy anything in Zonkos. I could basically interact with everything for free though. So I don't need to spend no money in there, thankfully. I do wish you could prank your friends in this game though. I think I've already said it, but I really do wish you could prank your friends. Right, I guess I better speak to Sirona now. I thought I already spoke to her, but we need to go and...
Glad you came.
That's what she said. But I need to speak to a friend. Oh god, here we go.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did find Lodgok. Oh, we should have spoke to Sirona a long time ago. Oh no. Well, not anymore. We're not. He's dead.
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ramrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Well, if she needs supplies for Wiggenweld potions, I mean, I'm the guy because I have got so much Hawklump bloody juice, it's crazy. I could try and stop by.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
No, I'm not going to give you your love. If you want me to give you your love, mate, you're going to have to start paying me more. Alright. Alright, I better jump on me broom. Don't think it's too far away, Upper Hogs. Yeah, I think we've been past this place a few times, actually. Alright, let's sprint up here until I'm allowed to jump on my broom. Oh, actually, I don't think I actually did this on camera. I think I said this to my sister a while ago that I was going to show her the black hippogriff that you get from pre-ordering the game. Nope, I definitely haven't done it. Okay. Right, I guess I'll ride my hippogriff over there. What was his name? Caligo. That's a pretty fucking nice name, that, isn't it? That's a cool name for a hippogriff. I think that'd be a cool name for a dog as well. Come here, Caligo. Come here, boy. Yeah, that's a good name for a dog. One of the admin assistants in work has a dog that she brings into work sometimes, and I think his name is Gordon. Oh, it's a retired racing dog. It used to do racing, and she rescued it from like a rescue centre, and she brings it into work sometimes. And it always walks up behind me so quietly. I was trying to, I was carrying a bunch of rubbish in the foyer, and then it walked up behind me and stiffed my hand to get the crap out of me. And I turned around, he's just there wagging his little tail. Oh, he was adorable. He's such a good boy, he is. Unfortunately, Cody, the other Cavalier Spaniel, King Charles Spaniel. Well, I don't see that Spaniel no more because the teacher that had it, he left. He left in January, so I don't see that King Charles Spaniel anymore, which is a shame.
Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Hey, what's she doing behind me? Watch where you're putting that rake, bitch. Stick it up my arse. I don't want that. I can certainly try and find some for you. Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Okay, this place is great for collecting hawk lumps. You want to remember this location, and you can come back here at any time when they've regrown, and you can get yourself a ton of Wiggenweld potions. I'm pretty sure the hawk lumps regrow. They should do. They should do, shouldn't they? They better bloody do. What was Sirona like when she was my age? I'll tell you what she was like when she was your age. She had a cock. That's what she was like. Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to have enough bloody time to do this. Oh, it's only over here. Ah, lovely. Bit overkill that was. Bit overkill. You see, look, he was cursed, so he also died. See, lovely
This must be
jubbler.
the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
What is that? What the hell has happened here? Oh, mate, that is a lot of kebab meat right there, ain't it? Jesus. Alright, I'm not actually going to have time to do this. I forgot to check the bloody time. I'm going to have to actually end the video now. So, yeah. Sorry about that, Wolf. I wasn't paying attention. Thanks for watching, Wolf. I think it's because the clocks went forward last night. So my clock's actually wrong at the moment. So I've looked at it and not actually acknowledged it. But yeah, thanks for watching, Wolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.